The domestic refuse in the town is being heaped up as nothing could be done out of it. So this is a great environmental calamity which gives out a bad smell to the environment. The Talawakele Lindula Town Council has discovered a means of dealing with this refuse, that is making compost manure out of it. We shall now see how Talawakele Lindula Town Council is preparing compost. When the lorries that collect the day-to-day refuse in the town bring same to the place where compost is being made, the non-decaying material like polythene, etc. will have to be separated.
As the first step for making compost, a pit has to be cut 12 feet long, 3 feet wide and 6 inches in depth. Into this pit, refuse from the town transported by lorries has to be deposited in layers. After this pit is cut, a layer of about 8 inches deep has to be laid out of non-decaying materials found in this refuse. This layer has to be done up with plantain leaves, branches of trees, sacks, cardboard, etc., which do not easily decay. Thereafter, another layer of about 8 inches deep has to be set out of vegetables, tender leaves and even other leaves which easily decay. This process of laying layers has to be continued till it comes to a height of about 16 inches, and then perforated bamboo at intervals of 2 feet have to be placed on top of the layer. Bamboo aids in aerating the heap, thus enhancing bacterial activity. This will speed up the decaying process. Thereafter, on top of these bamboo layers are set decaying and non-decaying material as described earlier to a height of about 4 feet. So, onto this heap of refuse, compost manure obtained from an old compost heap should be spread thinly as a layer. Bacteria and other microorganisms that live in this old compost help the refuse in a new heap of compost to decay quickly. After 2 weeks or so, this heap of refuse is turned inside out. Thereafter, this heap of refuse should be well covered with polythene. In this manner, the heap of refuse should be turned inside out every 2 weeks. After 3 months or so, this heap of refuse should be spread after digging and be allowed to dry in the air for about 2 weeks. Thereafter, it should be well pounded with an implement such as a pestle. Manure so ground can be sieved with a sieve used for river sand. Manure so seed can be used as compost manure.